I'm Nathan Sueya. I'm an artist that works with Lego bricks. In my New York art studio, I have about 1.5 million Lego bricks, and then in my Los Angeles studio, I have another 3 million. So I'd say I'm one of the Lego company's more unique customers. It's really tough to say where inspiration comes from because it does come from so many places. Sometimes it'll be just something I see and I'll jot it down on a napkin, sometimes I'm feeding off of, something historical. It's very important that I figure out how this is going to come together before I start the actual building process. And then when I'm actually doing the building, it's a slow process. It's a brick by brick process, and I actually glue each individual brick in place. Now, the Lego bricks would snap together just fine and stay in place just fine, except I do ship things all over the world, and I find that museums expect things to show up in one piece. They get kind of grumpy when there's just a big crate full of loose bricks. And as you might imagine, then when I make a mistake and things aren't looking right, I have to be very good with a hammer and chisel. Some of these sculptures have taken weeks, months. I think I spent the most time on one sculpture when I built the Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton sculpture. I had done a solo exhibition and was surprised how many kids had shown up. And I realized I wanted to give something back to those kids. And what do kids love? They love dinosaurs. And the result was an entire summer creating a skeleton of a T-Rex. Well, I think this art out of Lego bricks is very accessible. It's very relatable. Families and kids will come to these exhibitions that have never been to a contemporary art museum in their life. But they come and see these exhibitions because they're drawn to this type of art made out of a toy they're so familiar with. And that's the whole purpose of what I do, is I want to inspire. I want these kids to be inspired, and I want adults to be inspired. So if I can inspire folks to be a little bit of an artist themselves, that's the whole point.